morning, everyone. It is Saturday. Let me mute the TV. And I just got out of the shower. I spent the morning, I've been up since 7, which is very odd on a Saturday. I don't get up that early. But I got up and I cleaned my room. I know my dresser doesn't look like it, but trust me, it's better than what it was before I cleaned it. So I cleaned my bathroom. I like to lift everything up and clean underneath everything, so that's what I did. And I swept and mopped. And my shower, hard to clean because the way it's made. And when I clean it, I have to make sure I have on old clothes or whatever, because I have to physically get in to clean it. I can't just like kneel outside here and, you know, reach and clean it. I have to get in and do it. So that's what I was doing, and started laundry. What else? Straighten up the living room. Saving the dishes for Savannah. Is not that much at all, and that's about it that I've done so far. But it's taken me a long time because I was just making sure everything was done right. And I'm gonna go, well, actually I asked Cheyenne to go to the recycling for me today to turn in some bottles because we have a lot. And then later on I'll go out and get stuff for dinner. And I got dressed. Nothing special, just threw on the shirt that I got at, I think it was Charlotte Russe in the plus size department. The shirt was 10 bucks. And then just a skirt. Okay. I need to mute this also because when I was cleaning, I had, so on Xfinity, you know how you have music channels? So I had it on the gospel channel in my room and in here. So when I go back, I can hear all the music playing, same songs or whatever. So I have not even had my coffee yet today, you guys. So I better get that. And then I can relax because the house is clean except for the very little bit of dishes. Gonna have her do that when she wakes up, and then that's it, y'all. The house is done. And I actually think I need, okay, I have a pop color, the orange, as you guys can see. And if you remember when I was redecorating my living room, you know, how I got everything together. But now I look at it and okay, let me show you guys up close. Okay, so remember how I put all this together, and this is a glass that I bought from Hobby Lobby, and I just glued these flowers on here just so it can have that pop of color in there. So I put that there. But now I'm thinking it's still, as far as the living room, it's still kind of dark. I kind of want something white, like a white, either magnolia plant, not real of course, and something that I can just display here to change it up a little bit, because to me it's a little bit too dull. So I'm gonna see about fixing that. And you guys, I don't know if I told you guys this, but you see this, how it has holes in it? Well, Cheyenne and Savannah are, I guess it's a real thing where people have fear of holes. I don't know, whatever, but they hate that thing. And every now and then I'll catch it flipped upside down because they don't like looking at it. They said it makes them uncomfortable, whatever. I don't see a problem in it, but yeah, they're really weird. All right, everyone, so I'm about to actually go, me and the girls, and recycle all the bottles that we have. We're taking both cars. I was gonna have Cheyenne just do it for me, but it made kind of sense if we both go. That way we can just do it in one trip and be done. And then after that, I'm going to go to Winco, like I said earlier, I think I told you guys, and get something to eat for the family. So yeah, I'm already dressed, I'm just waiting on them. Okay, you guys, so this is story time in the vlog because we literally almost died. I would have been dead first. Okay, yes. Our lives was threatened and we lived to tell about it. So I have you guys, we survived. I have you guys on this really weird setup, and I'll show you guys when we're done. So hopefully it won't fall. I don't know, I just don't look too safe. What do you think? I mean, if we heard but talk. So anyway, so remember I told you guys, me and Cheyenne were gonna go do the cans, right? So we're in the garage. We're getting the bottles together, and the garage door is open. And you guys know we're definitely afraid of spiders, right? So I'm taking the broom, not the broom that I keep in the house, my outside broom, and I'm pushing stuff out the way just to make sure I don't see any creatures crawling around, whatever. And I look down and I see something. I'm like, that's a leaf. And that has to be a leaf, right? Because it was literally like this big. That big, not including legs. It was that big, but I'm like, this has to be a leaf, right? And it was the same color as the cement outside. It was brown.
It was.
It was brown. So we need to take some things in the garage to the Goodwill or throw away, whatever. So there was a shoe that was Savannah's old shoe when she was a kid that fell out of one of the bags. So I moved it out the way, and then that's when I seen it. And it took me like literally like 5 seconds for it to register. Y'all never seen a big girl run so fast and I screamed so loud. They could have called the police. You would have thought somebody was about to murder me with a knife. That's how loud I was screaming. And it was a spider, and I don't know if it was a brown recluse one, which is what I think it was.
I think it had the little thing on its back, the violin.
Oh, no, I don't know.
The brown violins, they're poisonous.
So, but it wasn't moving, right? So I'm thinking, it has to be dead. It's dead, right? So Tariq was sleeping, and I sent one of them in the house to wake him up, and he wasn't moving fast enough, and then it started moving. And so he came and he couldn't find it. So my brother, when he used to work for a pest control company, that's when he sprayed for ants and he sprayed for spiders for me, you know, before to help us out. And oh, we got rid of the rat. We found it. It was dead on that little sticky thing. It was dead. So that's gone.
Ratatouille in our garage.
Ratatouille in our garage. Ratatouille's dead.
Without the cooking part.
So anyway, rat's gone. So we called Tariq, and mind you, we don't want to get too close to this thing with like the bug spray from the house that you get. You know how you get the Raid just to keep for spiders.
I actually got that one.
So, yeah, but anyway, so we have what's called home defense that I got from Home Depot. I don't know why I had 2 of them in my garage, but I thank God I did. So anyway, I had Tariq start moving things out the way, and he was spraying bottles. I'm like, I don't care, I'm not touching these bottles because they're poison now. They're infested with spiders. It really wasn't, but I'm like, no, we're gonna just throw those away, put them in recycling, whatever. So he was moving things out the way. And then all of a sudden he seen it, and he was like, oh my God. Okay, mind you, Tariq is not afraid of spiders, right? He doesn't like them, but he's not afraid. After seeing this, he was like, Mom, I'm afraid of this one. So oh my God, you guys, I just almost died.
It was huge.
It was huge.
It's just, okay, so I thought they killed it because they were both spraying me, because we have 2 bottles of Home
Oh yeah,
Defense.
we have 2 bottles of that Home Defense, and Shine and Tariq was just like tag teaming, spraying from one end, from opposite sides,
and I thought it was dead, so I go closer to it and closer, and the legs
and it did this.
moving, and like, no, it's not dead. It's definitely not dead. And what would we do after that? A shovel, huh? We used a shovel.
Well, first they kept spraying. I mean, there's so much poison outside in that little corner, but it's okay. And then they started spraying around the garage, which was fine, you know. But there's so much poison in that area. We just wanted to make sure it was dead because none of us wanted to step on it because, number one, why is this going dark? Doesn't it seem like it's getting dark? There we go. Okay. None of us wanted to step on it because if it was pregnant, it would just crawl out all over the house and dispersed, and that would not have been good. I would have just moved. I would have just hopped in the car. We'd been done. We were done. You know, house would have, oh well, house would have been up for sale. Yeah. So anyway, they tag team it with the spray from both ends to make sure it was dead. It was pretty much overkill, but it's okay.
You have to make sure though.
We have to make sure that it was dead. Exactly. So we were like, okay, how are we gonna get this in the garbage? So we were thinking maybe getting the broom, but what's a broom gonna do? So
I'm sweeping it up. I can't go that close to it to put it in the dustpan.
But then someone has to pick up the dustpan, right? So no. So we have a shovel that's in the garage, and me, Shine, and Savannah, we were out on the sidewalk because Tariq was like, okay, is everybody out the way? And so I didn't want him to like shovel it and like flip it over his shoulder or something and land on one of us. That would not have been good. So he was finally able to pick it up and throw it in the garbage can because we lifted the lid up for him to do it. And when I actually peeked on it, seeing it on, it was something white that was in the garbage, and the spider was on it. Seeing it on the garbage, it looked huge. It looked huge. Because
the legs were like at least as long as my pinky, but like skinnier, of course.
I don't think legs was as long as your pinky.
Yes, it was.
Maybe, no, not your whole length of your pinky. Okay, that would have been a tarantula.
Ah!
Anyway, but the legs were pretty long. The legs were actually
They were
like
at least
this.
8 inches. Wait, how long is
No.
it?
Hey, you know what a ruler is? A ruler is 12 inches, right?
Oh, never mind.
I'm about to say,
It's at least 8 centimeters.
you know what 8 centimeters
No,
is?
apparently not.
Okay, it was literally like this long.
No,
the legs.
they were way.
But
Chad,
the
were they
body,
longer than this? They were longer
the
than
legs
this,
were
huh?
like this long, right?
How long were they? Yeah, like
the
what
length
I
of her
said.
whole finger?
My pinky, like this.
I don't know.
At least
It was
this big.
it was long. It was big. The body was like this big. So yes, so
And it came out and like
It just-
like you know I had my hair before. That's how it looked.
yeah, it was just disgusting. So we buy the home defense that we spray in the house, that we spray outside also. But seeing that, now that my brother isn't working for the pest control company anymore, and now I'm going to have to call, like, what is it, Clark or one of the professional.
Clark,
I guess I could call
No,
the
it's
one
okay.
Hasheen worked for. Maybe they'll give me a bigger discount because he used to work for them.
He can call.
Yeah, he can call. I can find out. So I'll either do that or I don't know, but we are gonna get it professionally sprayed. So the spray that we spray in the house, it works, but when they come out, they just hide, you know, crawl away from the spray.
They
But
crawl up.
They crawl up.
They don't
Yeah, they
spray
try to get away
up.
from. Yeah. Now I feel like dousing the walls, just
You
like
should spray the top
spray
corners.
everywhere. We're not spraying the ceiling,
Why?
cause you just don't. So anyway, that's our story, you guys, and it's getting dark again. Come on, lighten up. We're not this dark, I promise. Anyway, so that's the story of how we almost died.
Is this the end of the video?
No,
Oh, we'll give it a thumbs up anyway.
give it a thumbs up.
Comment.
Not because we almost died, but because you're glad that we're not dead. Give this video a thumbs up.
We could have died because all that poison we sprayed. Probably.
But we weren't, it was in the garage and we weren't breathing on it.
Well, still a lot of poison. We used like half the bucket.
Not really, but it felt like they used half the bucket. I was gonna vlog it, but number one, I wasn't
have to
thinking about
edit.
that at that moment, and it was hot in the garage, and number two, I gotta edit it. No.
Number 1, number 2, number 3.
What?
Hot in the garage, had to edit it, and you were thinking.
Okay, whatever, 3. No, I didn't wanna, because I actually thought for a second to grab my camera and show you guys, but I would not have been able to edit it because I can't even look at a spider, you guys. That's how afraid I am of a spider. There's things that I'm afraid of. I mean, what am I afraid of more than a spider?
Nothing. Clowns.
Okay,
heights.
I'm afraid of dogs, not little dogs or dogs that I'm used to. Oh, you know I'm afraid of dogs. I have a fear of dogs. You know this. So I have a fear of dogs, but I can look at a dog, right? I cannot. Can you imagine me seeing a dog? Oh my God! Come in! No.
away.
Turn away. Yeah, can you imagine me doing that? But anyway, a spider, I cannot
I mean,
look
you
at
got
a
shot
spider.
every day.
That's rude. You just called her a dog? Shame on you. Anyway, you guys, so yeah, I feel so sticky and nasty and dirty because it was just
It was
hot
so
out
hot.
there, because we literally took maybe like 45 minutes trying to find it, because to me, I'm like, I can't rest until that sucker is dead.
It was like 3/4 put together on its back.
I would say like a $50, a silver dollar. It was pretty big. The silver dollars.
So look at it.
A silver
But anyway,
dollar.
give the video a thumbs up.
Excuse you.
Give the video a thumbs up.
Don't run this. So anyway, you guys, so that's the story within our vlog.
Comment spider if you made this.
Don't
far.
comment spider.
Comment like flower if you made it this far in the video.
Okay, what she
You're still
said.
watching, because I probably wouldn't be watching still. Just kidding.
All right, you guys, so I am making smothered chicken for dinner, and we're also gonna have corn, and we're gonna have this over rice, and it is smelling so good in here, you guys. Look at that. This is almost done, you guys, and it is smelling really good up in here. Oh, and guess what? I'm actually using my, I know me too, I'm actually using my spoon. That's the only one that I'm actually going to use, and put my spoons on while I'm cooking. Alright, so this is the kind of stuff I have to watch when you have young girls who love Drake and Chris Brown and Justin Bieber. Oh, brother. All right, so dinner is ready. This is the end result. Smothered chicken over rice with corn.
What makes it?
All right, everybody, so it's not that late, but I'm just gonna end the vlog here. I'm looking because we're all like kind of traumatized from earlier. I seen Shine, I seen you looking at the ceiling earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were kind of traumatized because that was
you're not listening to music.
the biggest thing I ever seen.
Oh, she took it home.
So anyway, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Like I said, I just picked up Tyreek from work, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.